This is a video of how to assemble a folding book. All of these pages have been typeset, so there's 4 sections, and this will show how to make the cover and put the insides inside it. First thing, to create the cover, you want to create an imaginary spine. So you fold it in half, 1/8 inch from the edge. And then you take the other side and you're going to fold it in half, 1/8 inch from the edge. So what it will do is create a spine in the middle of this, what we call a heavy textbook cover. And I'm going to take the inside and 1/8 inch from the first crease line. And I always use my fingernail to make a good hard crease. I do 1/8 inch from the first crease line on this side. Use my fingernail, good hard crease. So this is what the cover looks like. It has its own little 1/4 inch spine and a front and back. Now I'll assemble the pages. This is the first page. It says the fruit of the Spirit is love. And each of these were individual text and stamps, and they were all strategically placed and laid out so that I could fold them. First thing, I take the wrong side, line up the corners exactly, and fold it in half, creasing with my thumbnail. Then I take the outside open edge and fold it back to the middle. And this is going to create the first folding section. Then I turn it over, take the other outside edge, and bring it into the middle again. So this is the first section. So I'll lay it inside the book like this so I remember which section is one. Then I take the second section, which is joy and peace. And again, this is page 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these 4 pages has 4. So there's 12 pages set up. So the first time, wrong sides together, matching up corners exactly, fold it in half, crease with my thumbnail, take the outside open edge, fold it back on the middle, lining up the corners, creasing with thumbnail. You can use your thumbnail, or you can use what is called a bone folder to create a nice crisp edge. But when it's this lightweight a paper, the thumbnail works really nice. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 done. Now we do 9, 10, 11, and 12. Again, all of these are exactly the same size, folding in half, wrong sides together again. Patience is right on the cusp. Take half of it here. I have a little K in the middle of my book as my signature. Not often do people find these are nice to be made for gifts, to tuck into a card for a birthday, confirmation, graduation. I like to sell them anywhere from $2 to $3. Takes about 10 minutes, and this is section 3, takes about 10 minutes to make. Last section, 1, 2, 3 with a blank page. It starts with a blank page and ends with a blank page. Again, wrong sides together, lining up the corners, creasing with my thumbnail across there so it has a nice crisp edge, bringing the outside up to the fold edge, matching the sides precisely, again creasing with my thumbnail. When this is all assembled, it can be glued together with a book glue. I don't like to use book glue because it puckers the paper. I can use different glues that are good for bookmaking, but what I have today is double stitch tape, or double-sided tape, double stitch, double-sided tape. So I put a nice piece here on this, right in the middle. And I have to find number 1, which is the fruit of the spirits. And I take the page that's the blank blank page goes first. So I make sure they're all going the correct. Then I line up the outside edge about 1/8 of an inch from each side and right on the outside edge. And then I press here to secure and give a little heat to increase the edges for the double stick tape to stick. Put another length down. Take number 2, which should be dry in piece, making sure it's the correct direction so I don't have one of the sections up. This blank page lines up with this blank page. Line it up exactly on it as right on top, square with the first one. And again, pushing on here to heat set the double stick tape so that it stays. Only takes about 5 little lengths of tape to put it together. Number 3 is patience and the understanding page. So I have the blank page line up with this blank page, set it right on top of it, squaring it up. Little heat to put it together. Again, it gives me a chance to nice and crisp the edges to make sure they're staying nice and crisp. This is the last section. So this is the part that goes out this way. This blank page lines up with that blank page. Again, putting it right square on top. A little bit of pressure helps it to get the tape to stick. Then I line up right in the middle. Then I take this outside edge and put that right on the outside edge of the book. Again, heat setting. You can see it has a nice crisp spine. And this is what the folding book looks like. Page, well, we have 3, 4, that's 7, 11, and 3 more. So there's 14 little pages to this folding book. Makes a nice little gift, but the biggest job was setting all the type when I did it. And I took a class at Minnesota Book Art Center to learn to do this probably about 20 years ago. So this is Karen Ockery with my book art blog. Thank you.